2015 is Apple. I call myself lucky as I worked for Apple a long time ago between 1986 and 1992. And though the company has gone through some turbulent periods, the core philosophy behind its success has not changed. Apple innovates, is meaningfully different, and gives the user a unique experience. They love the consumer, and the consumer loves Apple. And Apple delivers products that you can rely on, that are there when you want and need them, with an outstanding service pre- and post-sales. But it was different earlier on. Several times we announced products and messed up on the delivery date or in the after-service in too many moments of truth, hence our problems. This is no longer the case. Today you can totally rely on the company, hence their success, brand value, and stock market value. There are many things that set Apple apart from the pack, two of which I would like to mention here: the experience and the purpose or the why. First, the experience. You can order any newly available Apple product online and have it delivered to your doorstep the next day. Still, we all know about the long queues in front of the Apple stores, hundreds, thousands of people standing in line to buy that new iPhone or iPad physically, to experience that moment of truth, to be able to say that you were there to have that joy. Or to say it with a tagline of Coca-Cola's from more than 30 years ago: you cannot beat the feeling. This is the biggest challenge, and at the same time opportunity for any retailer in the world, to create that unique experience. Jeffrey W. Higgins, president of Indigo, a North American retail consultant, phrased it like this: retailers need to create excitement within their four walls and give their customers a reason to put aside their mouse and drive to that shopping mall or that street. After all, you cannot have a salad or a glass of wine with a friend online. Another great example, also discussed in this book, is Lego. The company almost went under in 2003. A new management team came in, streamlined the offerings and processes, and decided to outsource, or better, crowdsource, its design to its biggest fans, the users, as has been done with Kusu, one of Lego's crowdsourcing ideas. Launched globally in 2011, Kusu invites users to submit and vote for ideas for new Lego sets. If a design wins enough votes, Lego reviews it for possible production, and if successful, its creators will get a small part of the product's total net sales. The company therefore combines physical with digital, using social media to reach out to its communities for design, while adding to its traditional blocks, online games, and movies. The result? Lego became so successful that it was not able to fulfill all demand for the most recent holiday season. The second point: the purpose, or the why. Why are we here? Why are we doing what we are doing? I refer to Jim Stengel, who conducted an unprecedented 10-year growth study and research on a global database of more than 50,000 brands. What he found was astounding. Brands that are built on ideals, or companies that center their businesses on the ideal of improving people's lives, resonate more with consumers and clearly outperform their category competitors. Moreover, an investment in the top 50 businesses in the growth study, the Stengel 50, would have been 400% more profitable than an investment in the S&P 500 over that same 10 years. Apple moved on from selling computers to creating a better world. Amazon moved on from online shopping to enabling you to discover and explore. Starbucks moved on from serving coffee to building human connections. They have a purpose. Akzo Nobel's paint division, Dulux, moved on from selling paint tins to selling tins of optimism, to coloring people's lives. It enlists volunteers and donates paint, more than 500,000 liters so far, to revitalize run-down urban neighborhoods from Brazil to India. Purpose and why become more and more important and will be the vital element of any successful company and brand. In his book, Good Works, Philip Kotler explains several cases in detail where companies do well by doing good, and proves that corporations that take this to heart and make it a fundamental part of their strategy receive the following benefits: increase sales and market share, strengthen their brand positioning, improve their image and admiration, have an increased ability to attract, motivate, and retain employees.